stupid random phrase every week, just some. Back home media. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 3, 2, bring 'em out. And we're back. Welcome to episode 5 of the Easy Out podcast. I'm your host, Sarah Rogers. With me tonight, my co-host, Cape, and my co-host, Megan. How are you guys doing tonight?
Great.
Cape's got to take a drink before he answers me.
I'm good. That was bad timing.
All right, you guys, we are brought to you by Back Home Media tonight. We are a Fat Kid production. Let's get right into this. We've got so much crazy shit happening. We have a full week of baseball under our belts. Opening night was a week ago tonight. It
feels like there's been a month of baseball since.
It does. It's so fucking crazy. It's like we just started and we're already just like, oh my God, we've been playing baseball forever. Yeah. We'll start with the COVID update. That's kind of become the thing. Like, tell everybody what's going on. So, as of when I wrote these notes out, there were no positive tests outside of the Marlins outbreak. Now the Phillies have 2 positive tests. Coach and clubhouse staff, was that right?
Yeah, I saw. Yeah.
Attendant or something like that.
Clubhouse attendant and a coach.
Yeah.
So no players, but 2 positive cases after going for 2 days without any positive cases. Jeremy Morgan gets in here and starts talking shit immediately. Like, this is awesome.
At least he did. Okay, we're going to talk about that.
Matt's appalled. Don't worry, Matt. We're going to get to Joe Kelly.
At least
Corey's here. Corey's in the house.
At least Jeremy didn't fall asleep this time. He fell asleep the other week.
Oh, Jeremy, what the hell, man? That's messed up. Okay, so 2 players or 2
staff
MLB employees, I'll put it that way. On the Phillies, everybody else, no positive tests since Juan Soto. Outside of the Marlins, we're not including the Marlins in this talk because the Marlins are going to fuck up everything for all of us.
Yeah, didn't Soto take like 11 negative tests as well?
Yes. They're saying that Soto may have been like the first like known possible false positive. Yeah. I wonder, like, does that kind of make you guys wonder like how many of these asymptomatic people are false positives?
Yeah.
Like how fast? It's like how fast are they? How fast are they like retesting themselves? Because it seems like Soto just jumped right on it because he just tested positive on opening day.
I literally think they're doing it every other day. But I've heard so many different things too, like that it's taking them so long to get their results back, but like it's still not. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they're taking so many tests because they're not getting results. So they're like, I don't know.
I know when they first started out, there were a lot of delays. There was all this other stuff happening. It seemed like some teams were getting results back pretty quick. Other teams weren't. I know the Astros got delayed quite a bit on their initial round of testing. Like they had to cancel their first couple of practices. But it seems like we're kind of getting into the swing of things. Outside of the Marlins fucking it up for everybody. I mean, the Marlins aren't going to play again until Tuesday now.
Yeah, what went wrong there? I mean, it's obvious if outside you've had no players test positive all week. You've only had 2, like you said, MLB employees test positive with the Phillies. Something obviously went wrong with the Marlins. Protocols weren't followed somewhere.
Well, I mean, you saw Mattingly during the exhibition game, I mean, his mask was down around his chin the whole time. I think you have to lead from the top down on that. So if your coach isn't really following protocol, are you going to?
Yeah, that's what I posted on Twitter, and I said fish rot from the head down. Not trying to be funny, but
my tweet was a lot meaner. Saying Mattingly manages COVID just like he manages his baseball teams. It's fine.
Ooh, burn! Like I'm
not mad about it.
Well, and there's that rumor that's flying around. I want video evidence that it happened. That a bunch of the Marlins were at Magic City. Like I know somebody said it was just a joke because of the NBA player that had to stay out of the bubble because he went to Magic City. Yeah. But like, is there, have we heard anything else? Like, is there any truth to that, or was it just a joke? Like,
I think it was a joke. And also I would use the not the excuse, but like the fact that they're in Florida, because that's where I am. And
Florida's very much, we don't give a fuck. See, like, but Tampa Bay, like the Rays haven't had anybody.
Right. Houston was went back into like that little area around Houston, and the Astros haven't had an issue either. So I don't know. Like, I don't know.
The Astros probably cheated out of getting it.
Well, I did see somebody was saying they were moving to Florida and you have to quarantine for 2 weeks and take a COVID test when you get there. Is that, Meaghan, what do you know about that? Like, is that?
I honestly hear different things every single day in Florida. Our governor is like so not in it to win it. I don't know. Like, I know that if you at one point in time, if you're from a different state, I think if you were from like New York or like a
hot spot,
a hot spot, you had to quarantine for 14 days. But I've not heard anything. I've got no updates. I don't know.
See, this person said that they had been told. Let me read it so I don't get it wrong. That they had been told that lots of people were buying negative tests so that they didn't have to quarantine.
That's crazy.
I didn't know you could do something like that, but apparently, I mean, I guess if you can buy piss from somebody for a drug test, you could probably buy somebody's negative COVID test. I don't, whatever, I guess.
This is what a time to be alive.
Right?
That makes sense.
Why would you want to do that? I don't know. And maybe that's part of the problem is that, people are sick of being stuck at home, so they don't want to do. Maybe that's what happened to the Marlins. They were just fucking tired of being at home, so they went out, and now they're all fucked. I don't know.
Well, the Marlins' whole team's like 18 and 19 years old. They're fucking teenagers. Like, did you really think they were going to stay in their hotel in Atlanta and not go anywhere?
Is that Inky? Inky's in the show tonight. Oh my god! Hi, Inky. Oh, I'm so excited. Inky's here with us.
Yeah, he tweeted at me. He's like, I can't find it. So I was like, I'll just tag you in it.
So, okay. Like, we've got the what's happening? Okay. This is like a shit show trying to get this all rescheduled now. So the Yankees played the Orioles to make up for the Yankees and the Phillies series that's not happening right now. And now I heard during the Braves game, Passan tweeted out that as of August 1st, they're going to do 7-inning doubleheaders to make up anything that they need to get the 60 games in.
Yeah, and Glavin brought up a good point during the Braves game on that. Are they going to allow, when they play a doubleheader, they're going to allow to have a 30-man roster instead of going down to 26?
Yeah. That's what I think. I think they need to. If you're doing that, I mean, I think you've got to have those people in there. Let's see. Let me look over here real quick. Gerb says Hillsborough County resident, no quarantine when coming into Florida. Well, that's good to know. Clyde Nice Guy says hello. He's watching from Twitch. Don't forget, if you're watching on Periscope, you can catch us on Twitch too. Down here at the bottom, Bobby Anthony says, hey, Kay.
That's my Twitter boyfriend.
Bobby's hollering. We love Bobby over here. Bobby's one of our favorite people.
My dad also wanted me to tell everybody that he's the one that was the brains behind the Mattingly quote that I put on Twitter. So.
There you go. Props to Dad.
Props, pops.
We've got Let's see. Let's go through. We'll keep up with the comments over here. Matt Sondeg says, I talk shit, but for the record, Astros deserve everything they get. I'm a fan and it sucks. That's a smart Astros fan right there. We like Matt. Tim Cagle says, I've heard of people scheduled a test and not go and still get a positive test. I've heard some of that stuff too. Yeah. Like there's a lot of craziness happening with all of this.
Shout out to Tim. That's my real life homie. So.
Oh, there we go. Hi, Tim. Okay, so we've got schedule changes happening, all this other fun stuff, trying to keep up with it. Let's talk about some of the other new rules. So we've got the newly implemented doubleheaders will be 7 innings starting August 1st. I like that one. What do you guys think about the universal DH so far?
Love it.
I'm here for it.
I told you like before the season even started, I was ready for it.
Oh yeah. And it's something that I didn't really care one way or another how that ended up going down. Like I'm here for the universal DH if they keep it. If they don't, at this point in time, I think they're making a mistake if they don't keep it. I think it's been awesome. Reese Tate says dumb.
That's my boy too. There's a lot of my people in the chat right now.
There we go.
Everybody said that it takes out the strategy in the National League, which I really don't think it does. I like you can hide your shitty batters in the 7th or 8th hole and get yourself an extra leadoff hitter in the 9 hole. Brian Snigger doesn't want to do that for some reason, but that's a strategy you can go with, which I like. So there is strategy behind it, but it's so nice not watching pitchers go up there and just get gas pumped past them 3 times in a row.
I feel like the only time that it's going to work out is if you've got Bartolo Colon on your team or if you have Max Fried. Like Max Fried's not a bad hitter. Like that could work out pretty well.
And Bartolo Colon hit a home run in like 7,000 plate appearances.
Yeah, it doesn't happen very often. Brad Bailey says it's okay for 2020, but he doesn't want to see it next year. You might have to buckle up, Brad. I think it's going to stay.
Out of luck. Yeah, he's out of luck.
Bleach sauce.
Sorry,
I'm not going to read that comment. Twitch is wild. By the way, in case you guys didn't catch it, the episode of this show, the title of this episode is Y'all Wild because Major League Baseball has been fucking wild this week. So we got the universal DH. Here's one. Cape and I kind of had a little comment or a little conversation about this the other day. The new extra innings rule.
It's ass.
Meaghan, what do you think about it?
I mean, obviously it didn't even do anything for the Dodgers last night. We went 12, almost 13, we went 13 innings anyway. So,
I mean, come on now. I think Clevenger was on there ranting. Ooh, shots fired from Matt Sondag. Clevenger was on there ranting about how it's the wackest rule he's ever seen, which is a very Clevenger thing to say.
He wasn't ranting. He was crying.
Cape, who you got picked Wednesday night? We're supposed to see Clevenger and Bauer face off in Cleveland. Who you picking there?
I hope they fight. They're like best friends. I just want to see them fight each other. I'm going with the Reds. The Reds are hot right now.
The Reds are amazing right now.
Yeah, I don't know how you don't pick the Reds in that.
Reese Tate says not having the DH gave us the greatest baseball commercial of all time.
That's very true. Chicks dig the long ball.
Chicks dig the long ball. So my thoughts, I mean, I don't really feel like the Braves needed the extra man on when we had to use it. I mean, obviously we got the extra run out of it, but if you take Duvall off of second in that situation, Dansby still gets the single. Williams still drives in a run. Like we still, the game still is what it is. Like the Braves still win that game. Now in the case of the Royals, that was very, very perfectly strategized. Bunt the guy over.
Yeah, and sack fly,
drive him in, you get your run. But does that display a lack of confidence in your offense?
I think that shows a bigger desire to, hey, let's just go ahead and win this fucking game and get out of here.
Let's just get it over with.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's the whole point. I mean, that's what they're supposed to, that's what they're trying to do. Jeremy Morgan says with those 7-inning doubleheaders, if they go to the 8th, does a runner start on second? Yes, they did clarify that earlier. That will still be in effect. Don Hensler says, hey, if the Dodgers are that boring, then don't watch. Ooh. Gerb says the Reds are 2-3, 2-4.
Yeah.
He's going with the Indians in that game.
When did the Reds get shitty? Like I haven't checked on the Reds in like 3 days. So
I don't know. I claimed that the Twins were going to win the World Series, so that was my claim.
She may be right. The Twins are really hot right now. What else we got to talk about? Let's talk about the social distancing that we're seeing taking place out on the field. We had a little incident happen. Our clip 1 that we've got for you guys tonight. We've had a couple things. Here's our first socially distanced walk-off celebration. It looks a little weird.
I haven't seen that yet.
It's a little weird, but I mean,
I liked it.
It works.
That looked like one of those new, like the touchdown celebrations they do in the NFL now. In the end zone. That's what that looked like.
It looked like a Fortnite dance. Let's see it again. I love how he kind of like crept into the middle of the circle, like he was afraid somebody was going to jump on him. Like that was kind of, it's like, what's wrong, dude? It's okay. Now our second clip is the more aggressive side of this whole thing. We had a fight go down. Dumb. This guy got ejected from the seats, and it wasn't even the manager. Now, manager's going to come out.
Sissies.
The manager's going to come out and voice his opinion. Let me put my mask on. Oh, I got to put mine on too. Hang on. Stay 6 feet back. And he's got to fumble with it. Oh, now what do you want to say? Give me your, what are you thinking? This is so stupid looking. Like, I love how his mask is broken.
Hold on, I gotta yell at you, but I gotta put my mask on first.
Like, if I had to wait till I have my mask on to yell at my kids, man, they'd get away with everything. Because at that point in time, you just look ridiculous.
They should just stand further away apart and yell at each other and not worry about the mask.
I love it. I mean, you can still see all of it. You still
the ejection from the stands was bullshit, though.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Dude, that's because umpires are sissies and they think they're God's gift to Earth, and they're not. They're ass. They suck.
I feel like sometimes they're like security at Disney where they think they're actual cops and they're not.
Yeah. No, they're the kids that got their ass beat in high school. They're like, I have 2 options. I'm gonna go be a cop or I'm gonna go be an MLB umpire.
So I'm gonna go be an MLB umpire. I mean, that'd be kind of fun. Let's see, what else do we got here? Now, my favorite thing that I have seen, Joe Kelly. Oh. Wow. Trying to decapitate Carlos Correa. These aren't in the right order, but this is just to give you guys an idea. So this all went down. We had the first socially distanced bench clearing, whatever you want to call it, courtesy of Joe Kelly. Here we go again. Oh, that was close.
Hey, Correa's fast though.
Yeah, he's quick. He's got quick feet.
I'd be quick too if 97 was coming at my head.
I mean, that you don't have a lot of time to get away from that.
No.
So we've got Correa not happy about it. The next clip, Alex Bregman. Oh, wait, nope, that's not Bregman. That was still Correa. Next clip is Alex Bregman wait, what happened here? No, it's not. God damn it.
That's Joe Kelly.
Joe Kelly. Joe Kelly received an 8-game suspension for this. Which would equate to about 22 games in the regular season. Now, Joe Kelly himself has said he has no idea where the ball's going when he throws it. This is your evidence right here. Yeah. So, do we feel like Joe Kelly presents this video in his appeal and gets away with it?
I don't think I don't think he's going to get away with it. I think they're going to keep it just because they're not going to want to hear the backlash. I mean,
here's the thing. Manfred is trying to make an example out of Joe Kelly because he doesn't want to deal with this all season. And if he didn't want to fucking deal with it all season, all he had to do was suspend the Astros in the first place.
Right.
If they would have got any kind of punishment, there would be no need for retaliation.
And I don't even feel like they would have had like a very severe punishment, any kind of punishment at all. And people would have been like, we're not happy with it, but they got punished.
You could just suspended them for 25% of the season, even in a 162-game season, and that would have been better than what they got. I mean, they got nothing. So a 1 game would have been better than what they got.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the thing that pisses me off is Gurriel during the World Series in 2017 made a racial gesture at Yu Darvish after he hit a home run off of him. He got 5 games, I think. But they didn't do it right away. They let him play the rest of the World Series. And then the games that he was suspended for, I think he was actually on the IL. So he didn't even actually serve like suspended games.
8 games for Joe Kelly. For a reliever, that's big. For a starting pitcher, that's 1 start. That's not shit. But for a reliever, that's a shit ton.
That's a big deal.
They said it was equivalent to like 22 and a half games in 162 game season.
That's a big suspension, which, they cited that he has a history of intentionally throwing at people. And, and Manfred has come out several times and said, you are not going to throw at them. You're not going to get away with throwing at them.
Dude, somebody in the Astros organization has got fucking dirt on Manfred.
They have to. Same with the Yankees.
I'm just wondering though, like they've been hit though. Other pitchers have actually hit them. Mm-hmm. Why didn't they get suspended there?
Well, I know, like I saw George Springer get hit twice, and both times you could tell it was definitely not intentional. And there's just location, and I mean, one of them was a little iffy. But the other one was definitely not an intentional hit.
Joe Kelly's was intentional. If you're going to throw a ball, you don't know where it's going. It's going to be a breaking ball. It's going to be a changeup that doesn't come back in the zone. That was 97, 96 gas at their head.
I felt like I was watching a Major League. I'm not going to lie.
Right?
Oh, yeah. And well, Joe Kelly's a fucking psychopath, though.
That dude is crazy.
I love him.
Like I love his. Sorry, Mom, you didn't raise a bitch. No, you sure didn't. Like, apparently not. But and there's people.
Did you see the picture of him he posted on Instagram where he photoshopped
that was a fan parody account. That was a fan parody.
If that would have really been Joe Kelly, that would have been amazing. Like that, I wouldn't be surprised though. Everybody fell for it because who would be surprised at Joe Kelly doing that
at all?
Right.
I would absolutely buy into that was really him that posted that picture. But I mean, I'm not happy about 8 games. I think it's a little bit.
I think it's excessive. I think
they should suspend Manfred from baseball for life. That's what they should do.
Yeah, well,
give him the copy punishment.
He's got someone earlier today, I think, tweeted, "Make Nomar commissioner," because he was going off what you said, Kate. Then they should have punished the Astros, and nobody would have felt like they would need this stuff. So
what else let's check out the comments, see what everybody's got to say about this.
They're just talking about how pretty I am.
Somebody says Cape's pretty. Tim Cagle says he loves that the Braves, instead of high fives at the end of the games, are tomahawk chopping each other. They're doing the little stir the pot.
Yeah.
Mix it up.
And in the dugout, they're doing the chop as they walk past each other and at the end of the game.
Let's see. What up, Cape? Cape's got a lot of fans in the show tonight.
Oh, man.
It's the Cape fan club tonight. Gerb says it's all that MMA training for Correa.
Bro, fuck. All he does is prance around in panties in a gym. I've never seen him punch anything. Straight up, I'll say it on this podcast. I will fight Carlos Correa.
Oh.
I will fight him. We can have a charity bare knuckle boxing match if he wants to.
Oh, we're going bare knuckles. Okay. Let's see. If anybody knows Carlos Correa's people, like, let's set this up. Let's make this an easy out thing.
Yeah, we can get views off this.
This would be awesome. See, Inky says we should fire the video director because we didn't get the Alex Bregman video.
Hey, by the way, Justin Pell, that's my boy. He's the one that said I was pretty. I got to give him a shout out because he's calling me out in the comments.
He said he quickly came to the conclusion that they are not looking at the live feed. Are you talking about us or are you talking about MLB?
Who, me?
No, Pell.
Oh.
Brad Bailey says, hail to Joe Kelly. Inky says, Manfred eats prunes for breakfast.
Dude, I fucking love Inky.
Inky's the best. Jeremy Morgan says, fuck the Yankees. Brad Bailey says, Manfred needs to go. That you won't find anybody that's going to argue with that, Brad. No. Like, we all want Manfred to go. Gerb says, the thing is, MLBPA would not allow for the suspension of the Astros. I think, and we had this conversation the other night too. If you suspended the Astros, the reason they gave them immunity, they're basically paying them to be the fall guys. They know that this is a widespread thing. They know there's a lot of other clubs. Manfred said the Astros weren't the only team doing it. the Astros just kind of ended up being the fall guy for it because theirs was the worst, more than likely. I mean, that's my feeling on it.
Well, it's like what Chipper Jones said. Chipper said that everybody cheats. We all know that, but
yeah,
they were doing it systematically and using technology to do it. Like,
yeah,
I mean, that's a little different than some pine tar here, some pine tar there, cheating like that. When you've hired motherfuckers to film it and hired a motherfucker to beat on a bat or a trash can with a bat, that's different.
I want that job though. Like, how do I get paid to sit in the Astros tunnel and beat on a trash can? I couldn't get away with it this year. But
that kid, the guy that was doing that got a year suspension from baseball too, or the guy that was filming, one of the two.
I'd take a year suspension. That's it. Like, come on, I'd take that.
My dumbass would drink too many beers and would hit the trash can at the wrong time.
Swing now. That'd be great. Gerb says he hates that argument. Cheating is cheating.
No, I agree with you. I mean, I completely agree with you. I don't like cheating at all. I'm just saying, like, they all do it. They all cheat. That was just very fucking drastic what they did.
Oh, yeah. Now, the rest of the fallout from this whole thing, now that we're into the 2020 season and the bench is cleared, of course, I guess Joe Kelly struck out Correa and said, "Nice swing, bitch," on his way to the dugout, which is what triggered all the faces and everything else, and the greatest meme the internet has ever seen.
It's so awesome.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere. The Dodgers manager got a game. He already served that, correct, Meaghan?
Yeah,
served it last night. Okay, that's what he wasn't going to appeal. Dusty Baker was fined an undisclosed amount.
$3.
$3. I'm hoping it was a lot, and I bet that they didn't suspend him to still prove their point, but I bet they fined him a good sum of money because he actually, there's a video, I have to find it, that I saw, and he told before this even happened, he told Joe Kelly to get his fucking ass back on the mound or something like that. You can hear it.
Yeah.
Damn it. I wish they'd quit piping the crowd noise in. I want to hear all that shit.
Dude, have you seen, I know Megan's seen it. Have you seen how many times Max Muncy has screamed fuck on the baseball field already this season?
Jock Peterson has too.
When he got out at first, he screamed it so loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's his name that's pitching against the Braves tonight?
Dusty Baker said, "Get on the mound, little motherfucker."
Yeah. And you can hear, like, he yelled it, and at that point in time, Kelly wasn't doing anything. He was just pitching. Yeah. So I think that's why they fined him, because I feel like they were gonna get backlash if they didn't. So
that's like whoever was pitching. I can't remember the starting pitcher of the Rays tonight. That's probably bad on me as a Braves fan, but whoever he was, he threw a pitch tonight. It was just a change up to miss low, and you could literally hear him scream, "God damn it," right after he threw the pitch. I mean, it hadn't even made it to the plate yet. He screamed, "God damn it." I'm like, dude, this is so awesome.
I love this. Let's see. Brad Bailey says, "Is the runner on second base signaling to the batter cheating?" I feel like
people have been doing that for years. Every team's got a secondary set of signs they use when there's a runner on second.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was Ryan Yarbrough. Inky says it was Ryan Yarbrough.
Thank you, Inky. Yeah, Ryan Yarbrough. He dropped a GD on live TV tonight.
You're gonna get a lot of that. I love it.
Well, what's funny, it gives. I mean, like we know it as like avid baseball fans, but it gives the average baseball fan watching the game an idea. Like, oh shit, they're saying the same shit on the field I'm saying sitting on my couch. Like, when my pitcher throws a bad pitch, I'm probably gonna say fuck or GD or something like that. Now you can hear them saying the same shit. It's awesome.
We've got Andrew over here in the comments. He says, if a batter can do a bat flip after a home run, then a pitcher should be able to talk shit after striking a motherfucker out. I'm not arguing with either one of those. I love the bat flips, and I love it when a pitcher starts talking shit. I think it's great.
Yeah, it's good for baseball. I mean, I'm going to live and die on the hill that steroids are great for baseball.
I miss steroids, and please bring it back.
They should bring steroids back at everything. The Olympics, everything should have steroids.
Just let them juice up. These people are the greatest athletes in the world. Juice them up, and let's see what they can really do.
And the thing about baseball on steroids, let's tie this in with the Astros cheating. If you're taking steroids, that does not fucking help you hit a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. That's the hardest fucking thing in any sport to do.
You're going to hit it a lot harder.
Now, if I know that motherfucker's coming, I could probably hit it. Steroids don't help you hit a baseball. Now, it might help you hit one a country fucking mile, but sorry. That's my weekly steroid rant. So
that's the pretty general consensus. Like, there's a lot of people that are throwing the steroid arrow was just as bad, and there's a lot of other people that are, but you still have to hit it, and you still don't know that it's coming.
Yeah,
like that's that is the difference. I mean, obviously, you're going to hit it a lot harder, and you're going to hit it a lot farther, but you don't know that it's coming your way until it gets there. Inky says Bobby Cox is the OG of live TV obscenities.
He's right.
I love Bobby
Cox has been ejected from a full season of baseball. That's awesome.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Bobby Cox is. I hope that man is doing well right now. I hate to see what he's going through.
Yeah.
Andrew says no steroids, whiskey, and cocaine. Well, what? Let him do it. Who cares?
That's 80s baseball right there.
Woo!
Who used to take a shot of whiskey before a game just so his joints would feel better.
Do what y'all got to do. That's how I feel about it. I mean, we've got legal weed. You know what? They have stopped testing for marijuana. And who was it? Was it Nakahoma Nation that said Dansby was about to have a hell of a year because weed was now allowed in MLB? So shout out to Nakahoma Nation.
Right. I'm pretty sure Cody Bellinger is the one that got that approved.
Yeah, butthole eyes himself.
Oh, let's talk about some Braves news for a minute, because Dodgers, you guys have had a good week, but you haven't had a lot of action, like as far as off the field goes, right? Like Dodgers haven't made any big moves or anything.
Not yet. We put someone down for assignment today. Put someone down. That sounded really bad.
What happened to Chico?
Chico is a clubhouse attendant. Like, why doesn't that man have a contract?
Yeah, Chico's fucking awesome. That's the coolest story of summer camp.
Can the Braves sign Chico? Because if the Dodgers aren't going to,
I really want Chico to keep playing. He was great.
It'd be amazing.
We brought up a left-handed pitcher, put someone on assignment from the outfield. I think I'd have to look in. But yeah, no, really done anything like big. I know that some of my Dodger Twitter is like, sign Trevor Bauer, and I'm like, okay.
Listen, I hope that that's what's about to happen in Atlanta. I hope there's a trade brewing. Now, the Braves have had some sad news and some really good news and some other things happening. Flowers and Darno returned to the club, which means that Jackson and Contreras were sent back down, and it breaks my heart.
I've got a stat line on Contreras right here.
Give it to me.
He's slashing for over, 10 plate appearances, 400, 400, 500.
Boom.
10 plate appearances.
Why?
And he looked good behind the dish.
He did. He looked great. If I would have had my way, Tyler Flowers would not be there right now. William would. And which, the veteran aspect of it in a season like this, I guess, yeah, whatever. But I would rather have Williams bat. I think he's going to heat up, and he's going to be huge. Other sad news, Fulte had a bad start the other night and was immediately DFA'd after. But he's back with
the team now.
Yeah, he's been outrighted to Gwinnett. So it's good news.
Whoa. Did you just say Gwinnett?
Isn't that where they're at?
Gwinnett.
I'm not from Atlanta. Leave me alone.
I'm sorry. I couldn't let that one slide.
Then thank you for correcting me on it. Do you know how long it took me to figure out that in Tennessee, nothing is like, if you say Nashville in Tennessee, they get mad at you?
It's Nashville.
Yeah, exactly. It is. And I wasn't bad about it, but I was sitting there talking to somebody else one day, and they said Nashville, and my friends from Tennessee were like, what? And I'm like,
no, it's the South. There's a guy in this chat right now, Andrew Gabby. There's a town right by where he lives, spelled Shelbyville. That's how it's spelled, right? And it's pronounced Chevel.
What?
I'm not kidding. He'll tell you in the chat if he's still in here. Yeah, the South's weird.
Yeah.
Inky misses Contreras as well. Inky, we're on the same page there. I miss him very much. So anyway, Folty was DFA'd. He has been outrighted. We still have him. Do we feel like there's a trade brewing though?
Could be.
Because they have 7 days to trade him.
Yeah, I really think I really feel like there is. I don't know. Once I saw Duvall and Camargo play tonight, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. But I mean, there's no way. Soroka pitched great last night. Fried pitched great tonight. Fried pitched phenomenal tonight.
Amazing.
I don't
Fried
see
was
how
a perfect game through 4 innings. So.
Yeah, I don't see how the fuck you just press on with question marks the way they are after your first 2 starters.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
But at the same time, who the fuck's trading anybody right now?
There's been some small trades. I haven't seen anything big, like cash deals mostly.
Yeah.
The Rays have had real good offense. So the fact that they only scored 1 run is
The Rays have scored more runs than anybody in the American League, and so holding them.
Their bats are hot. Like
I tweeted that right after the game. Splitting that series with them, 2 down there, 2 up here, gives me hope that in a World Series against a very good American League team, the Braves split at home. That gives me faith that it could come to a Game 6, Game 7, and the Braves could take that.
Let's hope. I've definitely got my fingers crossed for it. So now let's talk about the good news for Atlanta fans. Yesterday, Nick Markakis announced that he has chosen to opt back in for the season.
Dude, that's so shitty for the Braves bloggers and the Braves podcasters that all they do is look at fan graphs and they don't actually watch the baseball games. That sucks for them.
Nick Markakis out of Young Harris. We are fans of Nick Markakis. I am really excited. I'm really happy about this. I think he's a great presence in the ball club, and it's going to be good. It's going to be really good for the team to have him back.
Yeah, okay. Jared just said in the comments. So literally right after Markakis opted back in, Passan or somebody announced, well, players have until August 1st to opt back in if they weren't at high risk. I'm like, so what did Markakis call Manfred and be like, hey, motherfucker, I'm playing baseball?
I think he did. Right. I feel like that's what happened. I feel like Cakes made a couple phone calls and he called. I feel like Cakes called AA and he was like, I want to play now.
Yeah.
You call Rob Manfred and tell him I'm gonna whoop his ass. If he says I can't play, because I'm coming back to play.
And if he won't, and if he tells you no, tell him to call me. And that's how it went down. And now anybody else that's thinking about coming back, I'm looking at you, Felix Hernandez. Anybody else that's thinking about opting back into the season? What just happened?
Did you see Bobby's tweet this morning?
No. What did Bobby tweet this morning?
Bobby on Instagram, Felix posted something on Instagram, and Bobby commented on this morning. It was like, hey, buddy, we'd really love for you to opt back into this season. And fucking Felix liked this comment.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and Bobby tweeted it this morning. I was like, yo, if he comes back, I'm already in love with Bobby, but I'd be so much more in love with Bobby if that came true.
Bobby, if you made this happen, like, you have no idea what's going to, like, Cape's going to owe you one big time.
Yeah. Shout out to @BA Bobbles on Twitter.
We love our Bobby Bobbles. So we've got, let's see, we've talked about Cakes. We've talked about Folty. We've talked about the catchers coming back and my being
There's somebody we got to talk about.
We do. We have to talk about
big dog Dansby Swanson.
The National League leader in RBIs. Chip Carey said he was leading the majors, and I tweeted that out, and somebody was like, psst, Nelson Cruz has 11. Well, fuck Chip Carey for being wrong about that. My bad. Dansby is leading the National League with 9 RBIs right now. He's batting a sweet .417, and
not now.
He's not now. Performer. He's my top performer in my fantasy league, and I picked
mine too,
Sarah. So thank you. You can ask my dad.
I've got his current slash line after.
Okay, you got it after the game. What are we at now?
370, 370, 667, and 27 plate appearances with 2 homers, 5 runs scored, and 9 ribbies.
And a stolen base last night.
He got me
Dansby Swanson is here this year. He is ready to get it done. I am loving it. This man has hit in every game.
Yeah.
Hottest bat we've got. He's on a streak.
He makes me think of Andre Ethier.
I mean, it's beautiful. I am excited about it. Dansby Swanson, carry us to the World Series, sir. We're pinning it on you. Let's go. Let's do this.
Fucking Vandy boys.
Them Vandy boys are something else.
Yeah.
Can we have Walker Buehler, please? We need to bring the Vandy boys back together.
No, you cannot.
I love Walker Buehler.
He will be staring where he is. Thank you.
Extend Dansby. Inky. I love Inky. Inky is my favorite person in the world. Extend Dansby. Yes, extend Dansby. I just hope nothing happens to Dansby because it would break my heart at this point in time, as hot as he's starting out. So let's talk about somebody that didn't start out so hot. Shohei Ohtani. We all thought it was showtime. He hasn't pitched in quite a while. What, 2 years? 2018? Is that right?
September of 2018, I believe.
September of 2018.
Probably earlier than that. Probably August.
Was unable to record an out in his first appearance back. Looked pretty rough.
45 ERA right now.
Jesus. Pat Light is better than that.
Yeah. You want to hear his slash line right now? He's
not let's hear it.
Plate either. Let's see. In 19 plate appearances, he's slashing 158, 158, 368.
That sounds like George Springer. It sounds better than George Springer. Yes. That's horrible. We really hope he shakes the cobwebs out. I would like to see him come back and do well again.
Shohei's awesome. I met him. Well, I guess I can't say I met him. I didn't really talk to him, but he was standing like 4 feet away from me at Angel Spring Training this year. And he's fucking huge. I don't know if people realize
he looks like, how tall is he?
He's like, I don't know, a lot fucking taller than me, but I'm short. I'm like 5'11", so.
5'11"?
But no, he's probably like
Meaghan's 5'11".
That's not short.
Might be.
If you say I'm girl, I will punch you through the computer.
I would never say that. But you're a girl.
So Shohei, rough start. Hoping to see him get better. I didn't realize he was that tall. I guess I should look at that stuff more often.
I'm looking right now.
You're looking it up now?
Yeah.
The Angels have been off to a really rough start, it seems like. I don't know how I feel.
6'4", 210.
Oh, okay.
Or it says 203.
Oh, he's thicker. That boy's thick. 210 don't sound thick.
That sounds skinny for that tall.
Oh, when I saw him, he might have been eating cheeseburgers all winter or something. I don't know. But he was pretty thick when I saw him.
I mean, Jock Peterson came back, and that boy he got jacked, man.
Did you see the picture or the video of Ozzy taking a selfie with the cardboard cutout of his dog? Ozzy Albies is fucking jacked.
My dad. I told my dad to pick him.
Josh Brown sent me a picture this morning because we were talking about it last night of Ozzy pushing a car as his workout.
Yeah. That motherfucker's like 5'5", and his biceps are as big as my legs.
I love it. I'm here for all the players coming back looking super jacked. Brad Bailey says Dansby's been the sleeper extraordinaire in 2 of my fantasy teams. Meaghan snagged him in the other one.
Yes, I did.
I mean,
And
I love it. Dansby
when I chose him, he was like, "Oh, Sarah's gonna love that." That's literally what he said. And I was like, "That's why I picked him."
I'm here to convert everybody into a Dansby Swanson fan because they should be.
You're alone help, so it's okay.
So let's talk about something else that's been. I keep watching everything on MLB TV, so I haven't seen the Fox broadcasts, and I finally saw the virtual fans. Can we talk about that for a minute?
It's fucking weird.
Did they just pull those out of the show? Like that's what happened, right?
No, it literally looks like MLB The Show. But here's the thing: the longer you watch the game and the more beer you drink, the less you realize that they're fake. Because at one point they hit a foul ball, and I was like, "What the fuck? How are there so many fucking people there?" And I was like, "Oh shit, those are the virtual fans. Those are our real fans." Like, but for a second, it looked so real. I was like, "Oh shit." And then like the game I watched was the first game. I guess it's the only game Fox has done so far. First major game they've done. Mm-hmm. So like they were patching them into the stadium like inning by inning. So at like the beginning of the game, there was no virtual fans behind home plate. And then like by the 7th inning, it was like all the virtual fans were behind home plate when they were pitching and hitting. And I was like, this is fucking weird. I don't like it.
I mean, I guess that does make it a little more realistic because you do have those fan bases that are known for showing up a little later and leaving a little earlier. I mean,
no, it was legit. They started getting blown out.
So I'll just raise my hand and just say, yeah.
Whoever they were playing started losing, and it was showing like the virtual fans like walking up the fucking like
oh my
out of the
God.
stadium. Yeah, I'm like, oh, this is kind of funny.
That's funny.
Like, somebody got their first job at MLB and is like, I'm fucking doing this to the mat. Like,
I need that kind of, I'm not the person for that kind of job because I would have the virtual fans in the stands like flipping off the players I don't like, and you just hear like the crowd noise coming through. It'd be like, "Fuck you, Urania!" Like I just do all kinds of stupid shit like that. But yeah, they shouldn't give me that job. I'd have the virtual fans cussing out the umpires and shit. But
they're weird though. There's only like 6 different movements they make, and out of like 10,000 fans, you've got only 6 movements. So there's like 600 people all moving in the same direction. It was really stagnant. I don't know.
They had one of them do the wave, I think.
They did the wave.
Fuck them. I immediately hate.
I saw, and I didn't realize what I was even seeing, but it was a clip of a home run, and I'm sitting there, I was like, what the?
My dad.
They're letting people in there? And I was like, oh, wait, no, they're not. No, they're not. I was like, I started really watching them, and you see they're just kind of doing this all the time. And I was like, it's so weird. It's so fucking weird. Like, I just can't, I don't know. It's weird.
Some of the cardboard cutouts actually they've sent their pictures in with like double fisting. So
I'd do it.
Dude, the Braves pissed me off. But can I rant about the Atlanta Braves for a second?
Do it. Let's hear it.
So I called the Braves specifically and said, my daughter is 6 months old. I was like, and they told me, they're like, well, she can't have her own cutout. It'll look really weird if there's a baby the same size as an adult man. I was like, yeah, I get that. I was like, can I hold her in my picture and she be in my cutout with me? And the guy's like, I don't know specifically. Let me get an answer and I'll call you back. So he calls me back like 3 hours later. And he is like, hey, dude, as long as she's under a year old, that's fine. She can be in the picture with you. So Brittany gets home from work. We take 100 pictures, pick the one we like. I send it in. I pay the $50. Then Monday they sent me an email saying, oh, your picture's been denied because there was 2 people in the picture.
Oh.
What the fuck? I called him specifically as permission. And now they're sold out now, so I couldn't even resubmit one with just me in it to get one. So their marketing team can lick my ass.
That's a big loss. That's a big fail there. That's not okay. That's not okay.
I would have rather you just never called me back. And I would have just took a picture of it.
Or there's someone there was a fan base that had a cat. Like I think it was
the dog in his, and it got approved.
Yeah, there was it was a Phillies because there was a video of the fanatic going through like the stands or taking a picture or something. Yeah. I can't remember who it was, but they had a dog, or it was just like just a cat sitting there. I think.
Well, how many Aussie's dog is there?
The best shit I've ever seen, because I fucking hate Jeff McNeil on the Mets. Cannot fucking stand him. He's the most annoying player in baseball. But his dog has got a cutout sitting in the outfield, and Duvall hit a fucking homer off his face.
Oh, that was McNeil's dog?
Yeah, so was Jeff McNeil's dog.
Awesome.
And Duvall bombed one off his face in like first game or second game.
I love that. No,
I didn't know it at first, and then Chip came back and was like, oh, that's Jeff McNeil's dog. I was like, that's one of my favorite home runs of all time now.
That's awesome. No, I love Chipper Jones went master troll and bought cutouts
of him,
City Field. Him and his son.
Him and his son Shea, who he named after Shea Stadium, which is the biggest troll of all time.
I was just like, I'm fucking here for that. That's so great.
And it kind of threw me after Shea Stadium, where he raked for years, and Mets fans fucking hate him. It's awesome.
Chipper Jones is the best. Are you kidding? Oh my god.
Yeah. He's great.
Don't ask Mets fans; they fucking hate him.
Oh no, Mets Joe. I love telling Joe he looks like Chipper Jones all the time.
Oh yeah. How was the biggest Mets fan on Twitter an exact doppelganger of Chipper Jones?
I don't know how it happened, but that's some shitty luck for him.
Yeah. Shout out to Joe. That's my boy.
We love Joe here, but I love that Joe has kind of accepted his role as Chipper Jones' doppelganger. He seems to be taking it a lot better than he used to. I know the first time we called him out about it. Well, see, when I saw the cardboard cutout, I got really confused, and I was like, I thought they were playing in New York. And I was like, wait, they are in New York. And so then I looked at it again, and I was like, is that Joe? Or and I was like, no, it's Chipper. Okay, like
whoever the intern was that was in charge of like approving pictures had no fucking clue who that was a picture of.
They couldn't have. There's no way they would have let that in.
There's no way someone in the Mets organization that knew who that was would have been like, oh yeah, approve this picture.
Unless they did, because he may have donated some money to them.
Yeah, he might have been like, hey, what's up? I'll give y'all like $2,000 or whatever charity you want. Put my ass in the front row.
Yep.
There was, like I saw Kelly Ripa's cut out there and all that other stuff, and I was like, wow, that's very New York of them.
What the fuck is up with Ryan Seacrest being there? That motherfucker's from Georgia. He's a Braves fan.
He does a lot of stuff.
Doesn't he do like isn't he on one of those shows?
I don't give a shit what he does.
He does, right? He does the show
the show with Kelly Ripa.
See, I don't want because Michael Strahan left to go do whatever on ABC, I think.
Morning America.
Morning America or something now.
Yeah. So when he left, he took over, and he does so many things. I don't know how he lives.
He also owns like 27 radio stations.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's on everything. If you're on Sirius, it's like you can't change the channels without hearing. This is Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah.
Where are you?
He went to the University of Georgia. Shout out, go Dogs.
There you go, Ryan Seacrest. Let's see. Let's go check in on the comments over here. See what else we've got. They need to put beers in the virtual fans' hands. Yes, they do. Let's see. Tom Hanks did voiceovers for the Athletics. He was a hot dog vendor when he was 17. I saw that picture the other day. The picture of Tom Hanks selling hot dogs. Uh-oh. Did we lose Meaghan? Nope, there she is.
Oh, I'm here. I think everybody got lost for a hot second.
Oh. Let's see. The A's put his cardboard cutout as a vendor behind home plate. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Let's see. Clyde says Mets lost tonight. Did they? I haven't looked at the scores yet. Let's see. Braves marketing team will be haunted tonight. In your honor, Cape. Inky's got your back.
I saw that comment a minute ago. Inky's awesome.
Ryan Seacrest is human cauliflower.
Mets did lose. 4-2.
Oh, okay. There's Erin.
What up,
There's
Erin?
our girl Erin. She's in the chat. Hello. Let's see. So we talked about the virtual fans. We've talked about the fights with the masks. We've talked about how fucking weird this season has been. Let's talk about a little non-baseball. Well, it's baseball related, but not super duper. The Royals have a new member of their ownership group.
Yeah.
Good old Patty Mahomes bought into the Royals with his big contract.
He's a smart kid. Like, do you get paid that much by the Chiefs and you turn right around and invest into the city that paid you? He's a smart kid.
And I mean,
also a stud baseball player.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the baseball background, so I feel like with Mahomes buying into it, you have someone in the ownership group that may actually look out for the best interest of the team rather than just looking at their bottom line for once. I feel like somebody like that has a pretty good shot at being a voice of reason.
I just think that's real smart of him just to reinvest in the city that paid him. I think that's awesome.
Absolutely. I think it's a good thing for Kansas City. I think that's a smart investment no matter who you are. If you're getting that kind of money.
That's an investment you see like a 20-year vet make, not a kid that's been in the league 3 years or
and
4
he's
years.
What, like 24?
Yeah, he's young. I don't know how long. He's been in the league like 3 years. But that's a move you see like a vet make, not a very fresh active player. So that's awesome.
You're looking for like the Alex Rodriguez's and the Derek Jeters to buy baseball teams, not Pat Mahomes. But it's awesome. I'm really.
I just wonder, like a, what do you call it? You know what I'm trying to say. I can't think of it right now. My brain is going. away.
You went like all blah, blah, blah for a second. So then I caught you and you were like, you know what I'm trying to say? And I'm like, I don't though.
I did. Well, I kind of blah, 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 because I didn't actually say anything. No words were coming up. I wonder if like a not investor. What is it that you have? Like a
financial manager?
Yeah. I wonder if there was
a financial advisor.
Yeah, there you go. An advisor. Sorry. Oh, good grief, man. Don't judge me. I wonder if he has one of those too, because they may have suggested it. Because I've a few people that are like that too. But it was a smart move on his end. So
yeah, absolutely.
You hear too many stories. I can't even remember his name or what organization he played for. But they found a guy that used to play in MLB. They found him asleep behind a fucking gas station.
Oh, he was a Dodgers player.
Yeah, Dodgers. Yeah, he was a Dodgers.
Mm-hmm. How do you say his last name?
3 years ago, right?
No, he was on the 2017 home run team.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Thank you, Erin. She said words are hard. It's okay. Yeah, I know. Words are hard. I'm an English major, so you think they weren't. What's his name?
It starts with a T, but I don't know how to say it, and I don't want to say it wrong.
I think is it Tyler? Was his
Tolles or something? No, it starts. His first name started with an M.
Tolles,
yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew Tolles, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, no, he it has some.
That sucks. I mean, it literally sucks to see someone. I mean, at the height of their life, playing for a World Series team. Y'all won the series in 17, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on a World Series team 3 years ago, and he's found homeless. Like, that's what
they said. He has been for a while.
Not saying anything bad about him, but these kids that are getting these major contracts have got to learn how to do something better with that money. And I mean, I can't say shit. I'd probably be broke as fuck too if I was an MLB player because I'd buy a bunch of dumb shit.
I mean, Dansby got like 3.3 this year, or that's what he was going to get before proration. But if you handed me $3.3 million and said, here, go play a game for 9 months, I'd be like, there'd be nothing left. I'd just be like, what can I do with this? Let's have some fun. Like on a yearly basis, I would be sitting there going, I should keep some of this money, and it would never happen.
Yeah.
I sat next to a financial advisor once on a flight from Orlando to I think San Francisco, and it was like the most enlightening experience because they were telling me about like basketball players and stuff, and I guess he said basketball players are the ones that waste their money the most, and he was a financial advisor for a few known people. Who obviously couldn't give me names, but like he said that they just don't know. So you have the money and then you buy a $20 million home, but then all of a sudden you can't keep it up. Like the upkeep is what you buy the home, but you don't have the money to upkeep it.
Yeah, you don't think about what you have to put into keeping that home worth $20 million.
It was really cool to have 7 hours on a flight with this person because we talk about a lot of that stuff, and it was just kind of like because you got the money doesn't mean you can spend it, like
exactly.
Yeah,
and too many people don't think about that, especially not like. And you would think that I think that's something, and I feel like I'll just go ahead and say it right now. I was going to talk about this at the end of the show, but Erin is going to be our guest next week. And we're going to cover, we're going to cover all the usual stuff, the big news that's happening in baseball, but we're going to talk about mental health in baseball. We're going to talk about the athletes, especially with everything they've been through in the off season and all that other stuff. It's a very stressful time for everybody. So I feel like that's probably something, we'll talk about more there. Like this, the overwhelming feeling of having all of this money and not knowing what to do with it, and then you have no money and all these expensive things, and the toll something like that can take on you. Like I can't imagine how. I can see how somebody could end up in a situation like Tolles.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure, 100%.
It's very sad. Let's talk about some happier stuff right now, though.
I guess someone asked this question in the comments, but it didn't get brought up. I don't think we saw it. I think it got buried because everybody. He asked what our thoughts were on the overall batting average this first week being the lowest ever in history, which is .229.
Well, it's fucking July, and they had 2 weeks for summer training. So
I think it's going to be, it's go time. They don't have a lot of time to make this happen, but I think at the same time, like there's a huge difference between having a little bit of friendly backyard baseball to keep yourself ready, or pitching machine, or hitting off a tee.
I mean, it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to get back into pitching, not blow your elbow or your shoulder or anything out. But it's a lot easier to go up there and throw a ball than it is to time up a baseball.
Yeah.
I mean, I always said, I was like, give them 2 weeks and the timing will be there. And you've already seen it in players. And today's the 6th, 7th game for some people. You've already seen they're starting to time up baseballs a lot better. So
you have, I mean, some guys came in and they just clicked right out of the gate. Other guys, it's gonna be a little bit. There's been a lot of strikeouts. We're not gonna talk about the Braves strikeouts right now because that'll make me sad. But
it's only like 73, I think,
something in that area. But I mean, everybody looks like that though. There's very few teams that do not look like that strikeout wise. It's been, that's exactly what it is. It's a lot harder to get back in the swing of hitting a baseball than it is to get back in the swing of throwing one. I think we'll see it turn around. Hopefully soon.
This is almost like a new spring training, I want to say.
Yeah.
Because like Gabe said, they had 2 weeks of
summer. Yeah, and you're playing against you're playing against your own team, and then like I don't know if everything. The Braves had 2 exhibition games against the motherfucking Marlins.
Yeah.
Like, so you play 2 games against the Marlins, then you have a day off, and then you go and face goddamn Jacob deGrom. Like, what did people expect? Like,
yeah,
you play the Marlins for 2 games, you played yourself for a few intra-squad games, and then you go play the best fucking pitcher in baseball. Like,
and you've got your pitchers that are pitching to you do not want to overdo it. They don't want to hurt themselves. They're out there. They're trying to get back into it, but they're not going to be going full force.
So it's,
yeah. Aaron says a lot of the issues is those who start off slow during a normal regular season. There just isn't any room for that currently because of the shortened season. There's really not, but I think we're going to see. It's just something that's going to happen for the first
you could see it tonight. I'm only speaking. I mean, I hate to keep bringing up the Braves, but that's my team. That's the game I watched tonight. And over the course of the first 6 games, Acuna's looked horrible. I mean, that's just it. But I've told everyone his hands look low. His lower body had a lot of movement. There's no balance. And then tonight he comes out. Now, he didn't get lucky tonight, but he was hammering baseballs tonight. Mm-hmm. I mean, his hands look back up in the pocket. His lower body, and that's all it is. It's just these guys, like Aaron's saying, that sometimes you can't get. So you got to figure this shit out now.
Yeah, you have to make the adjustment.
If you get a 7 or 8 game hole in the season, you're fucked as far as wins go. I mean, you really can't get behind like that in a season like this.
It's.
I guess you fucking can. Because they're letting half the fucking league in the postseason this year. So
yeah, I mean, you have a little more leeway because of the expanded postseason. Inky says timing 95 miles an hour is the most difficult task in pro sports. Absolutely.
I literally said that like 45 minutes ago.
I will forever die on that hill because people that say baseball is shit, I will,
let them get up there and take a fastball from DeGrom. Let's see how they do with
it.
I
played a lot of sports all the way up to the high school level, which I know ain't shit, but still hitting a baseball was still the hardest thing in any sport I played.
Let Eric Gagne pitch to you. Come on.
Yeah, it'll be all right. You'll be fine.
101 miles an hour, no problem.
Let Aroldis Chapman throw 104 at you.
Right. Let's switch gears there, and we're talking about all the strikeouts. Let's talk about some of the home runs. We've got clip number 5 here. 5 series of videos. We got some of the bigger dingers from the week. Oh God, look at this man. Woo, the Blue Jays have got some big fucking bats.
Yeah, they do.
That team is so exciting to watch. Like, this is just crazy.
It's like the fucking MLB junior team. They got a bunch of players.
The entire infield is the prodigy.
Yeah.
Oh, what? There we go. There's Pete Alonso finally hitting his first home run.
Oh, Pete.
That one made Joe happy.
I didn't say that out loud, did I?
Yeah, you did.
My bad.
That man, I
like him.
I agree.
Did anybody see the video of him that Yankees fans were posting tonight where it looked like he was humping the first baseman when he got on base?
Oh my God, no. I need to though.
Yeah, see, I saw it right before we went on.
Castellanos with his first home run against his former team.
Nice.
What do we think? After we watch all these videos, let's talk about those advertisements on the seats. I'm interested in that.
Oh, like Charmin soft? Was that what
yes.
it was?
Yes, Inky. We are absolutely allowed to say fuck on the podcast. We do it all the time. Here's my man, the bringer of rain, with his first home run of the season.
Yeah, but he's ain't batting for shit.
No, he's not. That's why I put this video in here, because I needed a moment.
I'm telling you, Twins are going all the way this year. I'm not lying.
I put that video in there. Josh Donaldson needs a good fight. That's what Josh Donaldson needs. I put it in there because I was so happy to finally see him hit the ball. I've been
fight on TV this year, though. If they want to fight, they got to go out in the parking lot.
You know what? He'll meet somebody in the parking lot. He doesn't care.
Oh, I agree.
We got Correa's bomb.
Who told him that? Who told him that pitch was coming?
Aaron, Josh Donaldson looks very wrong in a Twins jersey. I absolutely agree.
He really doesn't, though. He's been in the American League his whole fucking life.
I know, but I don't like it.
It's the same color team, though.
Clyde Nice Guy says, we need Felix Hernandez back on the Braves. We were talking about that a little while ago. We absolutely do. Yelich is 1 for 27 to start out.
Crazy.
Aaron said Correa's a little bitch. Aaron, he missed it earlier in the show when I publicly said I'd fight him for charity.
I want to see it happen. What happened there? Why do we have the Fox Sports app and website?
By God, if we're going to show Fox Sports on here, they better sponsor us.
We're going to show Rizzo. Rizzo with a fucking bomb.
You hit that one forward.
I love Rizzo.
Stanton's got to be on here, right?
Who?
Do you not show Stanton's opening day bomb he hit?
We showed that
last week. Oh, yeah, I forgot we showed that last week.
And I take credit for his good fortune so far.
Meaghan's out here cursing and blessing the entire league at one
day
time.
after we recorded, Stanton hit one fucking 30 feet further than his opening day bomb.
How far was the one on opening day?
It's like 459, and then on Friday he hit one like 490 or something.
And Austin Riley's bomb was 458 the other day.
Yeah, that's only because the upper deck got
only because the upper deck stopped it.
Yeah.
Now, like if that thing is in orbit still, and you know that one that Dansby hit to dead center was only 30 feet shorter. That was 424.
Yeah. Oh, that was a piss missile he hit.
Yeah, Dansby went yickety on him. So now this is going to be my favorite part. We're going to try to do this segment every week. It's called Hitting the Dick.
Hit him in the dick.
Clip number 7 that we have for you guys. First of all, we have, I believe the first one is the umpire getting hit in the head by Bo Bichette.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
You can tell Bo feels bad, but
he didn't even like.
Good Lord,
that sucks, man.
I mean, it's just Joe West.
Just lost it.
Yeah.
Joe West probably shouldn't be out there anymore.
Well, Joe West was the one that was like, "I will not." There's our hit in the dick moment of the week.
Yeah.
Straight to the
right. Just the tip.
That looked like a lot more than the tip. That looked like it hit him square on. Now, I know that seems like it's a little bit of a corny segment to have, but we need those moments. We got to ground ourselves again every now and then. Got to watch somebody get hit in the dick.
Too bad Joe Kelly's 3 pitches couldn't have been in that segment.
Well, they were up there at the beginning when we talked about Joe Kelly.
Yeah, I know, but if he would have actually fucking hit him, they could have been.
Yeah, exactly. He was just trying to.
We would have been in a lot more trouble if he actually did hit them. So.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I wouldn't really be saying a whole lot about the Red Sox right now.
Who said that?
We've got, Red Sox win 2 games in a row for the first time in the season. Sam 76 to celebrate.
Might be the last time in the season.
It's probably going to be the last time in the season. I hate to break it to you.
Right.
That's going to be bad.
Shout out to Carabas, but still, the Red Sox suck.
Listen, you know what? Have you been watching Morning Wood?
No, I haven't.
You should be watching Morning Wood. It's the Barstool Sports recap show. It's like 3 minutes long. It's insufferable because Hubs is on it every day, and I hate him.
God, you talk about the dude that sucks the Yankees' dick all the time? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't stand him. Like they had
Am I
KFC.
allowed to say "suck dick" on our podcast?
You can say whatever you want on here. Like we really care.
Yeah. Okay.
like we censor anything on this show. They had KFC on the other day, and I love KFC. He's a Mets fan, so that was a little for me. And then they have, of course, Dallas and Jared on there, but Jared immediately was like, and the Red Sox still suck. And he's the governor of Red Sox Nation. The man would know if he says it. Did you see his new apartment? He said he's got a balcony to throw himself off of.
If we get to talk to him, I'm going to be like, bro, I need you to teach me how to do that wiring setup for the TVs on your wall.
Right? I
need that shit. Yeah, I'm going to be like, I need that shit in my man cave.
Like, I need 27 TVs like that. Like, that was amazing.
That shit looks like a motherfucking sports bar.
It does. Like, that's so well set up. Like, we
got to figure out how to get that Barstool money. That's what we got to figure out.
Right?
Ask John Boy.
We can ask, Meaghan, you might have to take one for the team because I wouldn't fuck Dave Portnoy, but
shit, we get signed to Barstool, I'll fuck Dave Portnoy.
I don't have to take one.
What the hell?
Let Kate take one.
Me?
I don't want to fuck Dave Portnoy. I'd fuck KFC.
Between the way I act with Bobby on Twitter and the shit I say on this podcast, people are really going to start to think I'm gay. Just a disclaimer, I have a really hot fiance. I hope everybody knows that.
You don't have to claim anything. Be comfortable with your sexuality. It's okay, Kate.
It's all right.
I live in Florida. Come on.
We don't hate you for it. So we've got, I was really hoping, I posted that video earlier today telling everybody to call and leave us their voicemails and text messages. I probably hit send on that at noon and it didn't post till like 5.
Dude, I saw it when we were cooking dinner.
Yeah, it didn't post for whatever reason. And I opened Twitter back up and I was like, where is that? I was trying to retweet it. And then I looked down and it's still got the little sending bar just crawling across it. And I was like, oh, well, fuck. But we do have one text message that I'm going to read to you guys, which, we've got people in the comments. So that works out pretty well, too. We've got Cardinals didn't lose tonight. Well, fuck that.
Matt also said earlier, that's my buddy. He said earlier,
I know.
Cardinals and some Saint shit he can send to me. You're welcome to send it to me. Toilet paper's hard to find right now.
It is. It sure is. So we've got, hi guys, this is Braves fan 1313. Just wanted to give you guys a shout out. Awesome podcast. Congratulations and stay safe. Thank you very much for that. We appreciate that.
And 13 is a good number.
13 is a great number. It's a great number.
It was my sports number in high school.
So let's talk about the scores for tonight. Let me pull that back up here. I had it a little while ago. We'll go over who's won. Aaron says that's mean, Cape. Listen, I will exempt Jack Flaherty from all of that, Aaron. I will.
That's a conversation me and Aaron will have separately.
I have grown very fond of Jack Flaherty over the offseason, and I told her that. And that's been the weird thing about not having baseball for so long is I started liking people that I always hated, like
Jack Flaherty makes it really hard to not like Jack Flaherty. I didn't say that.
I don't know where that came from. I didn't see anybody's lips.
Yeah, my mouth wasn't moving.
So I feel the same about Bregman, and I thought he was a douche, but dude is.
There's one reason I like Bregman, and because he walks out to Call Him Baton Rouge by Garth Brooks, which is like a gangster ass walkout song. So. The sing as he played at LSU. That's a fucking awesome song.
Like I want to hear I've been having a hard time hearing what everybody's walk up music is. I'm trying to listen.
I don't even know. Are they playing it?
Yeah, they are.
Okay, I thought about that.
All the time.
I want
earlier tonight, but I didn't hear it.
I was trying to hear if Dansby still has Shoddy Low for his or not. And
I'm sure as fuck Freddie Freeman still got
Let the Drummer Kick. Yeah.
That's the word. That I fucking hate that song. That's the only thing I hate about Freddie. He should be walking out to Metallica or Pantera. I mean, for God bless, Chipper Jones walked out to fucking Ozzy
Crazy
Osbourne
Train
for 10 years. Like,
I feel like Let the Drummer Kick is very fitting of Freddie. Like, it's just
it's whack. That shit don't get anybody hyped for anything.
I like that song though. I don't like the verses.
If they played that song at my funeral, I would come back to life and cuss out everyone at my funeral and then die again.
Just I don't know what it is about. Like it's a soothing kind of song. Like it's just got that real mellow like vibe to it. I don't think I would pick it for walk-up music, but I do like it.
You know what my walk-up song would be?
What would your walk-up song be?
Nuck If You Buck by Crime Mob. That'd be my walk-up song.
What would yours be, Meaghan? I wanted to have this conversation like a little further into the season, but let's talk about it now and then let's revisit it later.
Not gonna lie, it probably would be the Friends theme song.
Hey, everybody would clap for you at least.
Yeah, exactly. Even if I don't hit, I gotta clap somewhere, right?
Right.
That'd be great. That would be a lot of fun. Like I had like Jack is a big Jack's a big YouTube fan and has found some song called Sunday Best. It's real weird.
No, but I love that. I love that. If this is a song I'm thinking about, I love that fucking song.
Like that. It's just like real chill. Like
yeah. It's like a bouncy. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you're just like you just kind of have to do this when you hear it.
Yeah.
Like we went to the BJ's game and our center fielder, right fielder is his name is Jack Malone. So Jack was like, that's my name. And then the dude's walk-up music is Sunday Best. And Jack's out there on like he's down the right field line just jamming. And this guy's walking up to the plate and I'm like, okay, all right. That's cool. Like there's a lot of somebody walks out to This Cowboy's Hat by Chris Ledoux down there.
When I played on it,
really? Chris
Ledoux, they do.
Boy.
No, Seinfeld is not better. Ugh.
Seinfeld is leaps and bounds better than Friends.
When's Ian Anderson coming? I don't know, but he needs to hurry the hell up and get ready.
I hope he doesn't come up this year. He's not ready.
I think he needs another year, but it would be great. Let's see what else we have here. So I think my walk-up song. What would my walk-up? Shit.
Crazy Bitch by Buck Cherry.
Yeah.
Don't you do that to me.
Ooh, Danger Zone is a good one. I like that.
Oh God. Why would you say that?
If you ask my dad, he'd probably say Bad to the Bone, because he'll say a story. Okay, Inky, that's wrong.
Inky, my man.
Inky's going shots fired.
My dad said that one time he was listening to the radio and the beginning of the song started. My brother looked and pointed to the radio and goes, "This is about Meaghan."
See, like I think I would want something that's going to get me like super hype. And I was sitting there thinking it would probably be like Going Bad by Meek Mill and Drake or something like that, because that song gets me really hyped up until last night when we were all sitting here listening to like 90s and 2000s hip hop and shit like that. And I got to thinking about Air Force Ones by Nelly. I don't fucking care. That would be my walk-up song all day long. Like that song I'd be bouncing up to the plate just like, oh yeah, here we go. Let's do this. It's on.
That's why mine would be Crime Mob. Nuck If You Buck. That song makes me want to beat the shit out of people. So obviously it made me want to beat the shit out of a baseball.
There you go.
I love Eminem, so that might be one of my choices. So. I don't know what song because I like all of them, but
If I was going Nelly, mine would have to be Country Grammar.
There you go. Or like Batter Up.
Yeah.
Don't tell me like you wouldn't get hyped up out there with. Oh man, it'd be so great. I'd love it. Okay, so we probably we're over an hour here, which is cool. We can do this. We can hang out. But let's go over the scores. We've got we've only got a couple games left that are still playing. So let's talk about this. Braves 2-1 over the Rays. Good win. We'll take it. Yankees 8-6, where it says end ninth, but it doesn't say final, which is weird. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, see, somebody said, what was the guy name with the videos last night, Sarah? Totally pick one of his. That was Mark Reblet, or however you say it. Work that ass for daddy. That'd be a great one. That'd be a good walk-up song.
Oh, no.
Oh, that'd be so funny. Let's see. Dodgers 6-1 over the Diamondbacks, middle of the 6th. Ooh, we still got some game left to play there.
Has Mookie hit a bomb yet?
No. He hit a double last night. He hit a double.
I need him.
That's not a bomb. We need a dinger.
Well, it was a bomb of a double, but
I need him to go yickety.
So they have like it's like Fenway. It would have been a home run if it was a regular stadium.
We've got, what else do we have happening? Mariners 3-2 over the Angels. They both have 2-4 records, so I'm not really. I mean, that's kind of anybody's game. Padres 5-1 over the Giants. What the hell is this that's happening when the Padres are 4-2?
We didn't talk about this, so you just mentioned the Angels. Trout's on paternity leave. He's about to have his baby.
Oh, he did leave?
Yeah, he's about to.
So that's why the Angels suck right now.
The Angels just always suck, but he's about to have baby Trout.
The Dodgers.
Oh,
the Dodgers all the time, and then maybe they won't suck. It's fine.
Well, when we're really good at giving baby shout outs on here, so whenever that baby gets born, we'll be shouting out Mike Trout's baby. That'll be fun. I'm excited for that.
I'm gonna do my absolute best to hook Blakely up with baby Trout.
Dude.
Yeah.
Get on that.
Fuck yeah. So that I can just hang out with Mike Trout all the time. Hell yeah.
You don't want to hook her up with Bryce Harper's little boy?
Fuck no. They're Mormons.
Oh yeah, they are. Okay.
Blakely will never be allowed to cuss around them. So
she would not make it through that.
No.
Let's see. We got the Nationals over the Blue Jays 6-4.
That was a good game. I actually watched that game. It was a good game.
The Blue Jays have been like, Inky agrees. He says "Batter Up" is greater than any other walk-up song. Let's see what else we have. Indians over the Twins 2-0.
There we go.
That's a little. Boston over the Mets 4-2.
Wait, the Red Sox beat the Mets.
Yeah, the Red Sox beat the Mets.
Damn. Sorry, Joe.
Right? That's real rough. After the way the Red Sox started, that's real rough. Carabas is happy. KFC is not happy. Barstool is a very divided place over there.
Yeah.
Then we've got the Royals over the Tigers 5-3. Cubs Reds was postponed. Do we know why that is?
I saw that earlier. I don't know why, but.
And then, of course, Phillies, Yankees, and Marlins, Orioles. We know why those games are postponed.
Yeah.
That's what I didn't hear anything about the Cubs Reds, like why that game was postponed. That's interesting.
Was it weather?
So let's look. I would assume that'd be the only thing I think of. I mean, we haven't heard anything COVID related. Yeah. So let's take a look after 1 week of baseball. Our standings.
Rain.
What?
Rain.
Oh, rain. Okay. So after 1 week of baseball, let's look over here. We're going to start in the American League. The AL East, the Yankees are on top, which I don't like this. Like, the Yankees haven't played near as many games as everybody. So, of course, they've still got a better winning percentage.
Yeah.
Because their shit's been fucked up by the Orioles or by the Mariners and the Phillies.
Yeah. That's not fair.
So the Yankees have a 3-1 record. The Rays have a 4-3 record. They're a half game back. The Orioles have a 2-2 record. They are a full game back. The Blue Jays 3-4, game and a half back. The Red Sox 2-4, 2 games back. So in the Central,
it's mind blowing that the Orioles have won 2 games.
I know, especially considering who they've played. That's insane. So let's see. We've got the Indians in the Central leading the pack with a 5-2 record. The Twins have a 4-2 record. They're a half a game behind. The Tigers have a 4-3 record. They're a full game behind. The Royals are 3-4, 2 games back. The White Sox are 2-4, 2.5 games back. I really thought the White Sox were going to come out hotter than that.
I did. Yeah. The Twins destroyed them.
Yeah.
The Twins destroyed them.
Oh, yeah. The Twins
hit like 57 home runs in that series.
They destroyed them.
Yeah.
I feel like the Twins could break a home run record even in the 60-game season. Like, they're they just crush the ball.
Yeah, they really do. It's crazy.
Okay, so let's take a look at the AL West. Whew, some of you guys would not like the way they have this stacked up over here. The Astros and the A's are tied for first in the AL West. That's I didn't think I'd see the A's up there. Both of them 3-3 records. The Rangers 2-3, half a game back. Mariners 2-4, full game back. Angels 2-4, full game back. So that's probably the closest division we're going to see. Yeah. Do we have any thoughts? Do we have any thoughts on the American League after that?
I don't give a shit who it is. Bring them on. Braves beat them.
Let's do it. I like it.
I still Twins all the way.
I like that attitude. Okay, so let's go over here to the National League. We're starting the NL East. The Marlins and the Braves are tied for first.
The Marlins ain't played a game in a fucking week.
See, they're looking at win percentage, which is horse shit.
That's correct.
Yeah, it's absolute horse shit. They should be down at the bottom.
It's okay. The Marlins are about to start playing again, and they're going to have to play with like people they found working at Longhorns down the street from their stadium. Because they're not going to fucking play. They're
about to be pulling these guys off these collegiate league teams and saying, hey, come throw a few games for us. So the Marlins, it's showing they still have 2-1 record. The Braves have a 4-3 record. The Mets have a they're at 500 right now. They're a half a game back. The Nationals at 3-4. They're a full game back. The Phillies 1 win, 2 losses to the Rays. Full game back. Let's look at the Central here. Oh my. The Cubs are on top of the NL Central with a 4-2 record.
Good. Fuck the Cardinals.
1 game back from them is the Brewers, who are at a 500 record. They're 3-3. A game and a half back is the Cardinals, who are 2-3. Oh, how sad. The Reds 2-4. The Pirates 2-4. They're 2 games back. So that's fun.
Oh, Pirates.
Poor Pirates.
They've never been the same since they let McKittrick go.
I love that guy.
So let's see. My favorite Twitter follower.
Did y'all see him go off on that fucking nerd yesterday, or was that today?
I missed it.
I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Yeah. He's funny.
Yeah, he's funny as shit.
I love that guy.
So funny.
All right, let's take a look at the NL West. That's our final division we've got to cover. The Rockies are on top of the NL West with a 4-1 record.
That's because the Dodgers suck.
The Dodgers have a 4-2 record, and they are a half a game back, along with the Padres, who also have a 4-2 record. The Dodgers are wow. I don't know what came out of my mouth right there. The Giants have a 500 record.
Oh, no.
I put Giants and Dodgers together, and I don't know what came out of my mouth.
You said the Dodgers.
Yeah.
The Dodgers.
The Dodgers have a 500 record and are game and a half back from the Rockies. The Diamondbacks, poor Diamondbacks. We got a lot of people in the Phoenix area that work on this show. Bless their little hearts. They're 2-4. They're last place in the NL West, 2.5 games back. So that's where we're at. If you think about it, we're 10% of the way through the season already. We got a week under our belt.
That's sad.
It's scary. It's scary to look at it that way. So let's run through the comments one more time and we'll call it a night over here. Let's see. Oh, Skeeter wanted us to skip the NL Central standings. I'm sorry, not going to do that. Ryan Richards said, still early, lot can change. Maybe not as much with 60 games, but still the Red Sox aren't going to be very good this year. I hate to break it to you. I love the Red Sox, but they're not going to be very good this year. Let's see. Skeeter says, I can't hear you. You better be covering those ears a lot harder, buddy. Inky says the Marlins should not count. Marlins wins should not count as their victories are against the Phillies.
Hey, you know what? I'll count those. I don't like the Phillies, so it's fine.
Aaron says someone need to wash your mouth out with soap, Cape.
Bring it.
Ryan says PNC is such a great stadium to watch. Wish the Pirates could do, or PNC
Ryan,
is such a great stadium to wish the Pirates could do better.
PNC is amazing, actually. I love PNC. Yeah.
Skeeter says he actually pulled for the Dodgers this week.
Why?
Everyone in America did.
I think a lot of people did. Gerb says, excellent show, y'all. Good night. Good night, Gerb. We will catch you on the timeline. Let's see. Brad Bailey. When was the last time the Braves were in the World Series? Go Dodgers.
Oh, shit. We've won one since y'all have. Y'all won one in what, 88? We won in 95? Fuck off.
Whoa, that's my father. Don't
that's
speak
her dad.
I will come at you with soap.
Oh.
You know, I wish I had $1 for every time I've actually had my mouth washed out with soap.
Would you be rich right now?
I wouldn't be rich, but I could probably buy 4 or 5 cases of beer.
It's all in the name of fun and friendly shit talking amongst fans. Casey Barnett gives us the horns. Yeah. Inky says carried. Ryan Richards says we just need better pitching.
Funny thing about the Dodgers World Series, I have a really good friend that's born in LA. He's a huge Dodgers fan. Was born the day after the Dodgers won the World Series in '88. And he's like, I swear to God, I'm the curse. Like, I was born the day after they won the World Series, and they have not won shit since then.
That's got to be rough.
Like literally a Dodgers fan born the day after they won the series. Like, not even the day after, like 9 hours after they won the World Series.
My dad was actually going to or leaving, I think, the World Series when the earthquake happened in '89.
Yeah.
And the A's played.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Inky says Cape soap is Bud heavy. He's got one right there. All right, guys, we appreciate y'all being here with us tonight. Like I said, last week, we are going to have Aaron on here with us. We're going to do a little talk about mental health in baseball. Of course, we're going to do the same thing we're doing right here. We'll have another segment of Hitting the Dick, hopefully. I would love for that one to keep going. We'll talk about the standings next week. We'll talk about any news we have. Of course, we'll have our COVID update. We'll see what's happening with the Marlins and the Phillies and all that fun stuff there. Maybe we'll get some more exciting Astros stuff, or maybe somebody will actually fight sometime between now and then.
Hey, and shout out to Meaghan's dad. Sorry I told you to fuck off.
You're fine.
I want to thank everybody that's in here with us this week. You guys have been really, really awesome. And next week, same bat time, same bat channel. We are on Twitch. We are on Twitter. We are on Periscope. We're on Facebook. We're not on Instagram Live yet. I really wish we could get that figured out. YouTube will go live next week. There's a little bit of processing time on there. You can catch back episodes on YouTube right now. 1 and 2 are up. We got to get 3 and 4 going. Don't forget, you guys, we are Back Home Media Production. You can go to backhomemedia.com. Back Home Media is on all the same channels that we are on. I can't talk tonight. Holy shit.
Home. I like that, man.
Back Home. Right. Back Home Media.
Yeah.
For it. All right. Anyway, I'm going to quit before it gets worse. So I want to thank Cape and Meaghan for being here with me tonight. Like I said, Aaron is our guest next week. Peace out. We'll see you guys next week.
Well, I don't think and I thought it, that's different. I said what I said and I meant it, or lamented. Words given weight without thought in a person, the way that I talk and the way that I ought to be able to pause and to say that the fault can be placed on my arms. I display for assault to disgrace in his arm. Pray for the day they could wait for the calm. You can't control the storm, only weather it, whether it's 5 weeks and 5 days of rain sideways, or scorched earth, search for death or water left with all the thorns, with the petals gone, settle on the breath of autumn. If the ground fits, wear it, the crown fits.